limited series of 100 cars each to celebrate the centenary. So delighted that Mr. and Mrs. Ron Parry are here with this wonderful car. They were here last year with their number 9 edition Bentley Continental. So here they are with the GTC, the open version of the Bentley Continental. Delighted that Ron is with us now. Here's a true Bentley fan. Oh, I see the actual owner of the car is driving. Well done, Karen. Delighted to see you driving the car. Thank you very much for coming to join us. Just a very quick word, if I may. Let me turn this microphone on. So you're looking very much at home there. Are you enjoying yourself?
Yeah, I love it. It's really good to drive.
This is almost your daily driver, isn't it?
Yeah, almost.
Well, if you're going to drive the style.
Yeah,
but do you sometimes allow your passenger to drive the car as well?
No, he doesn't do that.
No, he's not allowed to drive it. Well, he's not badly off for an everyday driver himself, isn't he? But thank you for coming to join us, both of you. You're great supporters of it, and I hope you enjoyed yourselves, and we'll have to decide what you come in with next year, won't we? Thank you very much. Good to see you. Well done. Congratulations to the Bentley Continental GT number 1 edition celebrating the Bentley Centenary in 2019.
Legendary Maranello company. The LaFerrari Aperta convertible was launched to mark the Italian Mark's 70th anniversary. It's Ferrari's most powerful road legal motor car to date, with a monster 950 brake horsepower on tap. So there's little point in quoting the 0 to 60 miles per hour time, but this little red rocket will propel itself, leaving parts of its owners behind, to an astonishing 186 miles per hour in just 15.6 seconds, and keep going until 217 miles per hour. It's a limited build of 210 LaFerrari Apertas, and this car was the first delivered to the UK. Thank you, Nigel. That's very nice. No, you can hold on, you're going to get...
Nigel, just a quick word, because we just had a Bentley Continental GT brought up by its owner, Karen. Now, you've been allowed to drive this car by the owner as well, have you?
Well, I am the owner.
Oh,
So, yes.
I thought it might have been somebody else who's not.
It's not Sarah, it's mine.
This is all yours, isn't it?
It is. I'm
Well, it's a fantastic
very
car.
lucky and delighted to be able to own the car.
Well, thank you for bringing it. It is a wonderful car, and this will truly be a concours.
Well, next up, Richard, we've got something which now we've talked about the 917K Porsche, and this car is a 2016 build 911 964 by Singer, and Los Angeles-based Singer vehicle design was founded by Rob Dickinson in 2009, and all Singers are based on the 964 model of Porsche from the early 1990s. Most of the bodywork is replaced. The interiors are beautifully redesigned, and of course the mechanicals are completely re-engineered. And this car, as you can see if you've seen the 917, pays homage and tribute to the 1970 Le Mans winner that's here today. So this is the 57 Porsche custom build by Singer, and puts out an incredible 350 brake horsepower, which is compared to the original car of 250. But you pay the price. These cars cost around 600.
That is that wonderful Singer Porsche. And the last of the, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, this is the one-off, announced only this Friday. This is the one-off 2020 Aston Martin Victor, brought to us courtesy of the owner who commissioned it. So a private individual developed this motor car as a complete one-off Q commission. The incredible dramatic looking beast takes its name from former Aston Martin owner, chairman and chief executive, Mr. Victor Gauntlet. And Victor was responsible for leading Aston Martin through the difficult 1980s, as well as producing some of the marque's most muscular V8 models. But look at this beast, ladies and gentlemen. The Victor is a melting pot of technical highlights from the very limited 177 and the track-only Vulcan. The 7.3-litre V12 makes the most powerful road-going naturally aspirated car in the Marque's history. It's the ultimate combination of raw power, avant-garde design, cutting-edge technology, mod materials and traditional craftsmanship. Finished with elegant pattern green, upholstery, forest green and cookler bridge and rear leather. And the headline you'd love to know told by the people who judged this motor car that it wasn't a difficult decision, even though the lovely warm bottle of Charles Heidsieck used to take and to pass on to the owner with our best wishes and say thank you. But Mark, tell us a bit about Mark. You run the bespoke division of Aston Martin. That's the Future Classics class. So if you'd like to come back in about 60 years, you'll see that as part of the field, but what a wonderful winner on the Future Classics class. This one-off 2020 Aston Martin Victor, and we are so pleased that the customer, who sadly couldn't be here for quarantine reasons, allowed his motor car to come anyway. And what a unique motor car, what a unique opportunity. The 1940s Decade Award. BMW 507, one of only 253 examples built, presented in a desirable spec including the original Rudge centre-lock wheels that finished in very chic colours. And as you were saying, you know, Elvis Presley drove one of these, so did John Surtees, even Ursula Andress drove one.
But today, the present drivers are more important than all of those because they've won a prize at the Hampton Court Concours of Elegance. So congratulations, and it's very beautifully dressed and you suit the motor car. As you say, it's a V8, it's a rare car, you know, tall centre-lock Rudge wheels, and I think it has a real muscular styling, and that V8 motor produced a decent amount of power. They were fast cars, and I think it's the detailing, like the ivory coloured wheel on them. You know, this is a glamorous motor car. This is a car for the Riviera. This is a car for California. A very, very glamorous and sexy motor car, and beautifully presented and fittingly attired.
So thank you for bringing this wonderful car. This is the winner of the 1950s Decade Award, ladies and gentlemen, the 1958 BMW 507. Delighted to see it. There's a great backstory for this car, which I won't tell you now because it would take too long. But
well, Richard, the winner from the 1960s is the 1965 Ferrari 275 GTB Competizione Caliente with the owners John and Jeanette Corrie. And we should remember, we've talked about battles between Ford and Ferrari for outright victory at Le Mans in the 1960s. But further down the field in the GT, lower down the pack, these cars were racing, and these are the cars that, based on a road car, but with many, many features developed by the factory for competition. Outside fuel filler, it's more powerful, it has a lightweight aluminium body, external fuel filler, and what people are really attracted to on these cars, Richard, are these louvers in the sail panels and behind the wheels here for venting and cooling. But it's a very rare car. There were only 10 of these cars built in this series. And in fact, they were so successful that Ferrari went on to build another series called the GTB-C, which had magnesium, and it was developed in the works competition department. But with with 275s, they come as a 4-cam, and they have a long nose. This is the short nose configuration, the purest of the breed, and it's absolutely stunning. Thank you.
voted for by the entrances. It's 1970 Ferrari 365 GTB4, also known of course as the Ferrari Daytona, owned by the Gilbert Smith family, Peter.
Well, I think this is a car we should actually christen ourselves and just call it 30, because with its plexiglass headlight. I mean, the Ferrari 365 GTB4, also known as the Daytona, or commonly known as the Daytona. It's a V12, it has 6 carburetors. This is a very rare colour in this viola, and it perfectly suits Bertie. It's an early car, Richard, because it has the plexiglass rather than the pop-up headlights. But of course, it wasn't called the Daytona, but it became known as the Daytona following Ferrari's first, second and third finish in prototypes at the 1967 Daytona 12-hour race. So another car that's gained its name from Ferrari's racing victories. And wonderful owner, you've seen him around. He's fully responsible for making sure all the cars get around safely and are presented on the stage. Head of the marshals and Bertie, Gilbert Smith.
Beautifully driven. Congratulations, Bertie. Our racing car was a racing driver. Delighted to see.
close to the noise.